Hey, Arlene. I got a cloud on the desk. uh, oh, I think Denise is texting me. Hang on. um, Denise just texted me. She's up north Georgia. Here's her world right now. That's her world right now. It's snowing up there. It's not snowing down here. We're south of Atlanta. She's north of Atlanta. Hi, Terry Brett. Baby, you're gonna have to get down. I know you're flashing out my camera. I can't even adjust to the new color background because you're so white. Hi, Annette. Pamela. All right, let's see what I can do here. I'm going to have to move her. Okay, come on, baby. Come on. Let's go down here on your little nest that Mama made for you. There you go. All right, let's see if I can adjust this now. Whoo, it looks bad. Let's see here. I don't know. This green background may not work. It looks too, let's see. I don't know. It's looking pretty, I don't know. This looks okay. Then my hand looks like I got this tan. So let me try to auto white balance it. How does that look? Does that look better? That might look good today. That may work today. Let's see. Who else is here? Messy Oz, Janet. Hi, Janet. Angie. Well, we'll get well, Angie. Missy, Lisa. Who else am I missing? Linda. Trying to scroll through really quick here. There's Kat. Jennifer. Oh, good, Missy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. Thank you for my card, Barbara. Thank you so much. That was sweet. Thank you. Barbara sent me a birthday card and some little ephemera in there. Thank you, Barbara. Let's see who else. I'm gonna keep trying to scroll. Molly, Fritchie. It's been a while, Fritchie. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been doing okay. Let's see. Trying to catch everybody here. I don't know how this, I guess that looks okay, doesn't it? I don't know. It's competing with the green, the color, my white shirt. It was the white cat. But what do y'all think? Does that look okay? Is it a little flashed out? Do I need to turn the brightness down just a little, maybe? Oh, you're welcome, Linda. I hope he liked it. Yeah, Linda, Tim got some Valentine's stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up there, everybody. Let me get a sip of my lemon water. Looks good. Thanks, Janet. I put down a new board here. Well, I got a new board because the other one was warped. So I got a new one. Let's see if I can kind of straighten this out a little here. So I got a new board and then covered it with this and some of the leftover edges over here. So yeah, I don't know about this. It flashes things out, but we're going to zoom in probably in a minute anyway. Hi, Laverne, Rachel, Marguerite, Annette. I got me a Fig Newton up here. They finally got my strawberry Fig Newtons back in. They were out of them at the store for a month. So I was glad to get my strawberry Newtons back in. It's nice to have something like that when I, when I go to stream, so my voice I don't lose my voice. Hi, Anlar. Let's see. Amira, I got a card from you too. Thank you so much. I got a card from you and Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society yesterday. I went to my post office box and look what I got from Kat. not cat and paste, Cheshire Cat, especially when I go to type their names in. I always want to call cat and paste cat. And then I want to call Cheshire Cat Dar because that's her name. But I just like saying, because Cheshire Cat, I like calling her Cat. So I got two cats. uh, this one is from this cat, Cheshire Cat. She sent me this. It came in my P.O. box. So thank you, Cat. I'm going to open that. I even got a new little thing to put them in. Let's see, Missy. Who else am I missing? Auntie Mame. I don't see Deb E here. I was going to tell her I'm in book 2. I'm almost done with book 2 in the Cracked Spine Scotland Cozy Mysteries. Yeah. Hi, Becky Hernandez. And if she comes in, I want to ask her about another book. So I'll wait and see if she comes in. Let's see. Trying to catch everybody. Hello, everybody up in the balcony. Hi, Fortnite. Now that I know what you were meaning, Fortnite Unpeeled. I did go. Yeah. No, I know. And I did go follow you, Fortnite. I went and followed you. I'm not really a gamer anymore, but I did go follow you to support you. So thanks for being here. We won't block you or kick you out. There's Deb E. Yeah, you're welcome, Fortnite. Debbie, wait, hang on. Let me go. Hang on. So let me go get it. So I get a lot of my books, especially these kind of books, just fiction books and things that I like just to read. I get them off of thrift books, and thrift books, I've never had a problem with pages being missing or anything like that. So I read Cracked Spine, which was a hardback old library book. And so I also bought the next 3 or 4, I think it might be 4, in paperback, the next 4 in the series. It's going to be 9, I think. And I think she's working on getting out the 10th one or something like that, 9 or 10. And so this is the second one. And you can see it was, came in a little damage. I've only got that much left to go. I'm almost done with, this is the second one of Books and Bagpipes. But then I saw on Thrift Books, I think it was on Thrift Books, another series by her, and this is why I wanted you to be here, Deb, to see if you hang on, let me scroll down. I know tons of comments and I'm missing. So I saw To Helvetica and Back, and it's a dangerous type mystery. And I said, well, I'll get that and see if I like that series. Well, this is the first one in the series. Well, I guess I didn't know or didn't pay attention. This one is large print. So I'm going from, I don't really love reading small books like this because it's hard for me. It's not hard for me, but I wear trifocals and it's not as comfortable for me to read these little paperbacks as it is the oversized paperbacks or a hardback. So if a hardback or an oversized paperback is available in the book, I always buy that. But in this case, I wanted the next in the series. Oh, you're welcome. Something from December 26th. Does not surprise me. Does not surprise me at all, Anne. But I'm glad you got it. Crafting with Keely, good morning. So I don't know if you've read this, Debbie, but anyway, so I got it and looked. It's large print. So I told Hubster, I said, I went from this to feeling like I'm reading a children's book. Look at the difference in the type, which I don't mind. It's going to be a little, because I don't read large prints either. But this is going to be a little disconcerting to read, but I got this series. So Debbie, I wanted to ask you if you have read this series, and I don't even know how many are in it. I just got the first one. Let's see. Annette, I said hi to Annette and Becky. I'm scrolling, making sure I don't miss anybody. I'm glad you got that. Hi, Belinda. Elisa. Hey, girl. Hey. You usually got this book. She also has book series based in Alaska. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I lived in Alaska for 3 years. So it was back. Hubster and I drove, and Janet was talking about driving the Alcan on her show on Monday. And we drove the Alcan. It was just Hubster and I. And this was back in the early 80s. We drove to Alaska and we drove the Alaska Highway. This was before seatbelt requirements. There was no cell phones. We had a map, sleeping bags, MREs. So we drove to Alaska from San Antonio. People don't think how far that is, but from San Antonio to Seattle, which is 2,500 miles, is only halfway to Anchorage. Then you got to go up through Canada, British Columbia, Yukon, then back down to Anchorage. It's another 2,500 miles. It's 5,000 miles. We drove 5,000 miles with no seat belts and no cell phones. So anyway, so I am enjoying this series because she does keep you interested in the characters. That's very important to me. I have to be interested in the characters. So I am interested in this. It's kind of like what do you call it? The other series that we're reading. Oh, I can't think of it. I got too many things on my mind. But anyway, so I am enjoying that, and I hope I enjoyed the second series too. I know, right? Right, Arlene? Hi, Zinjin. Let's see. Lisa. I'm glad. Yeah, I am enjoying it. Thanks for the recommendation, Debbie. I'm not going to read the Helvetica until I finish at least the next 4 in the series of Cracked Spine, because I don't want to. I don't like to read too many books that are in the. I'm always reading probably 10 books at a time. I've always got like 10 books going at a time. Most of them are nonfiction, and as long as they're all different, as long as they're not like, I don't want to read 2 cozy mysteries, especially about books, at the same time, especially by the same author. So as long as I'm reading different things, I can keep them straight in my mind. But I don't want to read, a bunch of stuff that's, in the same vein. So let's see who else is here. Let's see. Right, Debbie? Okay, let me go ahead and open these up. So this was so sweet, a Cheshire Cat, i.e. Dar, to send me these because she said she heard me talking, and I did need these. I believe it or not, I have a lot of paint brushes, but I needed new ones. I know. So especially these are my favorites. I love angle brushes. Angle brushes are the best. If you could only get one type of brush, get an angle brush because it's good for all angles. You can get flats, dots, angle lines. You can do lines with them. So I hope the color's okay. I can switch it back to the other. Y'all can tell me which is better. I think this just seems clearer today because I changed the background to this green, and that may not last depending on how the lighting goes with the green background. But we'll give it a whirl, just like that orange brick didn't work. Hi, Tina. Thank you for saying good morning to everybody, especially if there's anybody I missed. Hope you're doing well, Tina. Let's see. Hi, CB. Lisa Welch. So, all right. So, yeah, see, it's already looking weird. Let's kind of, because of the white now. See, it's the light wants to adjust. But if I turn off the auto white, here, look, I'm going to turn off the auto white balance. This is what the other looks like. See how red that looks? So I have to go with this with the green. And let's see. Maybe I can adjust that. Will it let me? Will it let me adjust that? No, it won't let me adjust. Now will it let me adjust it? Yeah, here we go. All right, there we go. Maybe I can put a little color. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, I think we got a happy medium there. Okay, so anyway, she got me the rounds, and they're for oils, acrylics, and watercolors. And none of them feel like they have a coating on them. So you know, sometimes you'll get them and you need to like rinse them out. Well, probably should rinse them out anyway. So I got all these rounds. I got the flats. Thank you so much, Kat. The flats and the angles. So there we go. I'm going to keep these handy. I'm going to keep them right next to me. So, or right next to my water. I guess I should clean out my water, shouldn't I, Janet? I know, right? Well, Kat can put she can put the link in for you if you want. There's the brand, and she bought them for me on Amazon, so she knows where they are. She can post a link if she wants. So yeah, I'll put them next to my clean water when I clean my water. I don't think I've read Donna Andrews' Annie Mame. What's the oh, this and oh, a lot of animals. Is it and it's a mystery? No, I don't think I've read that one. I go through spurts in reading fiction. I'm just saying. I don't read. I used to read tons of fiction and, of course, science fiction. Science fiction was my jam, but yeah, lately the last few years I read more nonfiction than fiction. But I like to break it up every now and then with a cozy mystery. So, all right, let's see. This is a little crooked. Let's try to straighten this out. So it bothers me when when it's kind of going, you know, on the sides there. All right, so I'm going to leave these here for now. I'm not going to probably use them today because I thought we would do what do y'all think of this poster? I can't even see where I taped it. I don't know. It was just the other one from yesterday was so warped. I got a new board. It's just a foam core board that I can, you know, put papers and stuff underneath. And I just cover the foam board with whatever paper I feel like. And I thought this might be a good neutral for a background, but I don't know about the color. So we'll see how it goes. Hi, Vol. Oh, what perfect timing. I just ordered some watercolor markers. Okay, well, I showed them on Monday. I got these are the Ohuhu water-based brush and fine tip nib. So you got the brush tip on one side, and then you have the fine tip, and that's what sold me on these. Most of your markers have a brush tip and a bullet nib, and I don't have a lot of watercolor or water-based markers. I love my super tips, my Crayola super tips, but they are a super tip. They're not a brush. I used to have if y'all saw Janet yesterday, she has the watercolor. I forget the brand name. If she can remember it, she can put it in chat. And I used to have those, and Cameron came over a few months ago and used them. He goes, "Oh, I like these." So of course, you know, you can have them, Cameron. So there's not a lot of brush tip and fine nibs, which I love to write with the fine nib when I'm journaling or writing small. That's why I write with, where's my Sharpie pen? I have one over here somewhere. This is what I journal with is Sharpie pens. And they're a fine nib. So that's what sold me on. Yeah, thank you, Janet. The Zig, well, where did it go? The Zig Clean Color. They are kind of pricey. The Zig Clean Color, but they're real watercolor. They're real watercolor in a brush. But Cameron liked them. You know, who wouldn't like those? So I gave them to him, but I wasn't using them a lot at the time anyway. So that's what sold me on these, was that they have the brush tip and the fine nib. Now, the other day, and I'm not going to, it comes with swatch cards. I'm not going to swatch them. They're not even going to stay in order. I don't even know if they're going to stay in here. They did come in one of those Ohuhu bags, which I've already put away. I'm not keeping anything in a bag. I don't know that I'll even keep everything in these elastics, but I did kind of rearrange them a little bit on Monday to kind of get them a little bit color coordinated. They were all over the place. So I thought we would use these today. And my plan is I'm going to do a giveaway, and and we'll see. I'll just have to start with one because I don't know how long it's going to take me to do one. Hi, Colleen. Let me get a sip of my water and a bite of my Fig Newton. So, and thanks again, Kat, for my brushes. Look how nice they look in here. Okay. Let me read chat a second. Molly. Hi, Molly. Yeah, no, I don't. I do rubber bands. All my markers, and then I do have a lot of the Tombos as well. The Tombos, I think what the thing about the Tombos is the brushes are larger. I mean, we looked at them and they kind of compared size wise, but when you're writing with them, they feel larger. And I don't have every color, but I will show you what I do have. What I do have with the where's the oranges here? The rubber band broke on the oranges, but they need to go with the browns anyway. So hang on, guys. My orange rubber band broke, or they came out of this one here. Let's just put them all together. So these are my Tombos, and I do love me some Well, I think they're mostly Tombow. There might be a few of the Michaels Artist Loft brand stuck in here, but I think they're mostly Tombos. Let's see. Yeah. So these are the Tombos. Again, there's probably 3 times as many colors as these, but they're water-based too. Now, they're not watercolors like the ones that Janet used, the clear, now I've already forgot the name of them, but the ones we just talked about. They're watercolor, and you can blend and mix. Okay, I lost a cap on that one. That's not good. You can blend and mix the watercolor, the brush. What was it again? What was it called again, Janet? I can't scroll back. The clear zig clear something. The zig clear something water. Those are actual watercolors, and they can be blended like watercolor. These, not so much. Kuretake Zig. Thank you, Tina. I hate that I lost this. That'll be dead if I don't find a cap for it. I'll just set it over there and see if I have an extra. If you ever throw away markers and these rarely dry out, but if you ever if your markers, tip of the day, if your markers or pens or anything ever dry out, save the caps, even if it's a different color, so that if something like this happens, you have a cap for it. Otherwise, that's dead. So I'll see if I can find it later. All right. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a giveaway. I am going to go to random.org, and we'll just do it all in one, because I don't know that I'm going to have time to do 2. So it's US and international. Everybody can participate that's here. And we'll do a random.org. You'll put in a number between 1 and 100. We'll go ahead and get this started. You're going to put in a number between 1 and 100. Send me in 1. And the first person call, don't put in a number yet. Wait till I type in go. And it'll be US and international. Okay. I usually do them separately, but I don't know how much time I'll have. If I do one and finish it, and US had one, then I'll do one for international. But the reason I want to do this also, besides just doing a giveaway, is we're going to play with these. Now, anytime I use a marker, whether it's water-based, whether it's alcohol-based, I still reserve the right to use color pencils to shade on top if need be. So, but I want to test these out and play with them. And I did test it for Janet as far as, let's see, here it is. on a piece of copy paper to see if it would go through, and it did not. It kind of ghosted, but it didn't bleed through. Now here I tried to make it bleed through right here. I went over and over and over and over it again. And so it almost started to bleed through, but they are not bleeding through just with normal writing or coloring. Let's see. Hi, Kathy Bird. Anybody else coming in? Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to type in, when I type in go, everybody can put in a number between 1 and 100. First person closest without going over, I'm going to color your initial with these markers. Okay, so let me get my random.org over here at the ready on my iPad. Okay, so I got my random.org right. Come on. It's not wanting to lock in. Let me redo it. Let me refresh. Hang on. Let me just refresh here. I might have too many tabs open too. All right. Come on, load up. I'm a human. It's going to make me step out in the hall. Ay, ay, ay. I have my cable company is coming tomorrow. Let me step out in the hall. Hang on, guys. It's not wanting to load on Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, so I got my random.org, and there's our little window right there. We'll pick a number in just a minute. I got my cable company coming tomorrow to install the newest, latest, upgraded modem box thingy. So they're coming tomorrow. We'll see how that works out. I don't know how much that'll affect Wi-Fi in this room. It's just this room that the Wi-Fi is iffy. Sorry, guys. I need to go get something else to eat, I think. Or drink. I'm losing my voice this morning. I don't want to lose my voice. All right, hang on. I'm sorry, guys. Let me do a BRB. Okay, had a little leftover coffee in the coffee pot, so we're doing coffee and art this morning instead of lemon water, which I try to do the lemon water. All right, so thank you for your patience. So we'll see what happens when I get the new box and everything. I mean, I'm good with StreamYard here with the hardwire. I do have to roll a wire out all the way through the house down to the modem to have the best connection in this room. I can't use Wi-Fi in this room. I mean, to stream. All right, and catch my breath. I know I'm probably missing people coming in, scrolling. Thanks everybody for being here. Hi Rainbow. Flo. Hi Flo. I said hi to Kathy Berg. Brooke with an E. I'm probably missing people. I do go back and scrub through my chat. I did show when I first came in up north Georgia. It's not down here. I don't think we're going to get it down here. But this is Denise. Here's Denise this morning. Up north Georgia. She's almost on the Tennessee border. And it's snowing up there. Well, it did. I don't know if it still is. Okay, so let me go ahead. and put in a go. Wait till I type in go. Everybody play. U.S. and international. Everybody play. Okay? Hang on. There we go. All right. There we go. 1 to 100. Everybody put your number in. It's still snowing there, Arlene? All right. I think we're getting situated here. I'll put these cards up somewhere. I'm not going to swatch them but maybe the kids will swatch them, but I'm not going to swatch them. But I'll put them up there where I'm keeping them. Okay, so everybody get your number in, and we will color your initial or any initial you pick. It doesn't have to be yours. It could be if you want it for somebody else, I'll do whatever letter you want. Okay, so, all right, don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Did I say hi to you, Colleen? Yvonne? I said hi to Pamela Kane, Kathleen, anybody else coming in? Y'all play. Everybody play. You just have to be willing to give me your address so I can mail it to you, which I don't share your address with anybody. I don't put you on email list. None of that. But you have to give me your address to send it to you. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to count down. Barbara. And she's our rock star. She has a song for everything. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have a number and you're sitting on it, hit enter, because once you see that stop, no numbers count after that. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and pick. Let me open up random.org again. All right, here we go. We're going to pick a number. Closest without going over. Closest without going over to 18. 18 or the closest without going over. Okay, so let's look and see who has 18. I'm going to scroll all the way back. My mods will probably catch it before I do, but I'm going to scroll all the way back. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. Otherwise, you don't see all. If you see, this says live or all. You have to have that clicked or you do not see all the chat, because it defaults to top chat. And that goes for the recordings as well. If you go to somebody's and you're watching a recording, you have to select all chat or all messages, whichever one it says. Okay, let's see. Do I see an 18? Kathy Berg had 15. Scrolling, looking. All right, is it Kathy Berg with 15? Somebody. Oh, okay, no, it's Fortnite. Fortnite got, okay, I didn't even see Fortnite. Let me scroll all the way back. Somebody said Fortnite had 18. I'm looking, guys. I'm looking. I'll click on it as soon as I see it. I'm still scrolling. There's a lot with both people. Okay, I'm not seeing Fortnite. I don't know why. Somebody said, or my mod said it's Fortnite with 18. Hang on, I'm scrolling again. It's not that I don't believe. Oh, Fortnite had 16. Fortnite had 16. Okay. So is it 16 with Fortnite? Yeah. Zen, I'm on StreamYard. I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard. Okay, so it is Fortnite, correct? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Fortnite, you get to pick a letter. first tell me which letter, and then I'll let you pick which book. Okay. First, let me know. What letter you would like. Okay. I'm looking. I just got to wait till Fortnite answers me, because I don't know if she wants a letter for her, for somebody else, for. Can you please do an R? Okay, R. All right, now you get to pick which R you want. Okay. Now let's don't take too long. Okay, let me go to the R's. There's 4 choices, I think, unless I've already given away some R's. No, there's 4 choices. All right, here we go. You ready? I'm going to show you 4 R's. You pick which one. Okay. 1. Are you watching? You watching Fortnite? 1, 2. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you like? Okay. You get 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Wait, let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you want? Okay. You pick which R you like. 4. Okay, like the medallion one, this one? Okay. All right, let me get and I'll mount it on a piece of black cardstock and send it to you when we're done. Okay. So you can get these on Amazon. Color My Color. I showed these a couple weeks ago. I did flips through them. They're 2 different books. They both have 2 letters of all the alphabet. 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, 2 D. They all have the whole alphabet, 2 of each. They're just a little bit different. This one's more flourishy. This one's just more, I don't know what you call it, but I say detailed, but that's probably not the right thing. All right, so now let me get something to put down here to get a piece of cardstock here. Hang on. All right. Now, Fortnite. See, you didn't know you're going to have to be like the center of attention, did you? Do you have a favorite color? What color would you like it to be the main color? Main color, and then that's it. I'll be picking everything else. How much, exactly, which blues, which yellows, which whatever. But do you have a color? A color preference. That's what I'm trying to say. A color preference. Okay. Hi, Cat and Paste. Red. Okay, so we're going to go with red. All right. All right. Let's go and got a couple of reds here, and I'm going to test them. I'll test them out on the thing here. And what do I want with red? Green? Red? No, that kind of too Christmassy, isn't it? Red and green's a little too Christmassy. Red and teal. How about red and teal? I'm asking Fortnite. Okay, red's going to be the main color, though. Let's see here. That one's a little richer. I think I like that red. It's probably hard for y'all to tell on stream. Let me see. What is Fortnite? Sounds awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start with red. All right, we're going to have to zoom in here. And so we'll see how long this takes. I just thought this might be fun to test. And this is copy paper thin. So we'll see how much it goes through. It's not going through. This is cardstock. But, this has got a little bit of texture. I got some lines, and I don't want to color over that because then I'll pick up that texture. So I'm putting it on a piece of cardstock here to color. All right. All right, good. All right, let's see. Now, looking at all the colors here. Again, this is the 160 set. Maybe this blue. I'm kind of liking this blue here. That's a nice blue. Maybe more teal, though. I am kind of liking teal. Idea of teal. Let's see. Let's look at a couple different ones. That one and a white one. Maybe those two. Maybe. Let's see. I'm going to test some out here. I like that better. Maybe a light one along with it, though. That's kind of a little darker. I might go back to that light one with it. No, it's too green. I think those two. And or pencil. Let's see. Hang on, guys. I'm just playing around for a minute to see what. That's too blue. This needs to go over to the blues. It's not really a teal color. Okay, we're going to stick with these for now. Yeah, no, it won't matter if it goes through. And this, by the way, these books have black paper. That does not prevent it from bleeding through. It just makes it look nice. That black paper, it's still copy paper thin, but I am putting it on a what do you call it? A piece of cardstock. But my point is we just want to test to see if it goes through, if it bleeds through. If it does bleed through. All right, so let's see here. And we got the fine tip too if we need that. And I got pencils. So, all right. I'll probably want a little bit of an olive green in there too. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start with the red though. You know what though? I'm going to take off this one big bead bracelet because it is a little thick. All right, let's see here. Now y'all probably aren't going to be able to see too much of what I'm coloring, and it's really just going to be flatting. It's not going to be a lot of shading or anything at the beginning. But I thought this would be fun to test the color and the markers and to see if they bleed through. Now, you're not going to be able to see it on the back of this paper, but if it bleeds through, see, it's not bleeding all the way through. And you can't even, no, I don't even see it coming through on the black. So I think we're good as far as these markers go. Now, have I tested it on tissue paper or anything? No, but we could do that too. So, yeah, I just thought this might be kind of a nice little giveaway today. If y'all have any other preferences that y'all want to see or something else you want to see that I haven't shown for a while or something, let me know. We'll see how much time we have left. It's not wanting to feather out. That's one good thing. Sometimes, markers will bleed out, they'll feather out. So far, this isn't feathering. Of course, I'm not just sitting it on one spot either. Let me see do I have a blank page back here? Okay, let's see here. That doesn't have black on the background. Okay, so now I did like 3 strokes right there, and that's wanting to bleed through, but it's not. It's not bleeding so much as it is ghosting. Okay, now let's just kind of hold it there, or I'm trying to see if it's not feathering. It's not feathering. So, doing this to the line, over the line. And they are juicy. They're brand new too, so they are really juicy. Oh, let's see. Not seeing anything in caps. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. And Fortnite, I did, you won something last week or the week before. I did send it out to you, whatever it was. I don't remember what it was, a postcard or what it was that you won last week, but I did send it out. So I have your address, but hopefully you got it, or you're getting it or going to get it soon. I did send it out, your happy mail last week. You have these markers, Hermie? Yeah, they're nice. You know, they're water-based. They're water-based markers. Like I said, they are really juicy, so I'm being a little careful on the edges. I mean, I'm not holding it down real tight, you know, on an edge because they're so juicy. But yeah, looking pretty good. Okay. Yeah, snow. Yeah, we're not Janet. Oh my gosh, Janet sent me a picture yesterday. They have like, and I well, first I texted her and said I just saw on the Weather Channel. It looks like y'all are having a blizzard in Oklahoma, and she sent me a picture outside her house. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I mean, it got cold here, but we're not expecting any snow here. Oh, it's up north Georgia. There's snow where Denise is, but yeah, we're not expecting anything like that here. This far south. I'm south of Atlanta. We had a tornado warning last week or Sunday morning, but we were okay. It's when that cold front came through. Aren't these pretty though, guys? Aren't these awesome looking letters in this book? You know, the sip of my coffee here. I don't know if Janet got this book or not. Did you get this book, Janet? Or either one of these lettering books? She and I love calligraphy and we love illuminated letters. When I saw these advertised on Instagram, sold on Amazon, yeah, I said, oh, I might need to get those. Let's see. I'm following the line here. What do I want? This, no. Okay, let's go right here. And right there. I'm really liking it. Polar vortex. Yeah, Jolu. I mean, I thought it already came through because Janet's got it. The blizzard that came through. Okay, bye, Kathy Berg. Hope you're okay. Oh, go with that. Okay, well, hope he's okay, Kathy. I hadn't heard you talk about it, so I hope he's all right. Keep us posted. I hadn't heard anything about that. She might have said something on her show yesterday, but I left at lunch, so I didn't stay for her whole show yesterday. I'm trying to do the bulk of it red because that's the color she picked that he likes for her son. Maybe this line down the middle here. Okay. And probably this one too. We'll keep. Okay, thanks, Kathy. Thank you. And are any of y'all personal? Because I haven't seen an update on Bonnie on Facebook when she took that tumble and then she had to have surgery and then they put her in rehab. And that was like 3 weeks ago. And And then I think it was her daughter or her niece, one, that posted about the fall and the everything. And then everybody's, made a comment and everything. And then they never posted back. And I even posted on her wall on Facebook saying, "Can anybody update us what's going on, Bonnie?" No answer. Okay, Shauna says she's doing well. Thank you, Kat. I mean, Jan and I were going, well, gosh, what's going on? It wasn't Shauna that posted on Facebook. It was one of her other relatives, I think. So, okay, thank you so much, Kat, because we were getting concerned. We hadn't heard anything about her and they didn't update. They didn't update. And I'm going, okay, what does anybody know? Judy. um, all right, Tammy, good for you. Everybody keep Tammy and her health in your prayers as well. Thanks, Kat, for that update, because Janet and I were wondering. All right, how much of the swirls in here do I want to be red? I want a little bit of this to be red. And maybe this edge, because I do want to, I want red to be the dominant color on the letter itself, since that's what Fortnite picked as far as a color. Let's do this right here too. Okay. Now let's do some swirls over here by the foot of it. I want to keep the red focused in, the focus. So the back behind it will be the blue, maybe a little bit of green or something. Let's do that little swirl there too. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Tammy. All right, I think this needs to be red. I'm just kind of stopping every now and then, just kind of looking it over to see, what areas. So I told y'all what I was reading in my new cozy mystery recommended by Deb E. Does anybody else want to talk about what they're reading? What are y'all reading? And do y'all read mostly fiction or nonfiction? I used to read fiction a lot more, but the last, I don't know, 10 years maybe, I've been reading more nonfiction. I still read my occasional fiction, but not like I used to. Now I buy fiction for Boo. She's reading all the books, all the popular ones, all the booktube recommended, all the Goodreads and all that. She reads all the, Sarah Moss and, all that stuff. Yeah, Molly, yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier about the cozy mysteries. I'm reading the Cracked Spine is the name of the first book series. So I'll take it back in the other one. Oh, here it is. This is the second one. This is the second one in the I think 9 or 10 books, and Paige Shelton, and I'm almost done with the second one, and then so I just keep it rolling on the side, whatever. Jolu prefers nonfiction. Molly likes the cozy mysteries. Hermie just finished The Kitchen House, Kathleen Grissom. You have those too, Molly? Yeah, I'd not heard of them until Deb E. Told me about them. I was reading the Ellery Adams. I gotta fix this little thing here. Needs a piece of tape. Ellery Adams series, and the newest one of hers, which she just came out with a couple of months. I read that one, and she's coming. I think October is the next one in that series, the Scone Society series. So yeah, y'all grab some of these recommendations and go look them up. Y'all might find something new to read. Oh, Oh, that looks good, Fritchie. The girl who drew, let me click on it. The girl who drew butterflies, how Marianne's art hanged science. That might be good. That might be good, Fritchie. You found them at Barnes and Noble. My close Barnes and Noble closed. I sell my books a million. I get a lot of mine on thrift books, especially these kind of cozy mystery type things, because I can get them for like $3. When you can get a book for $3 and now then I say that, and then I'd say, well, but then like if Sarah Moss has a new book out with a painted edge or something, I'll buy that for Samantha, so it's not like I'm buying cheap books just to be, save some money, because then I just go and buy the expensive books to give to my granddaughter. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I love. I mean, I've read all of Ellery Adams. I do have a first edition, her first book, a first edition signed copy that Samantha still is holding on to. She read it. She read the first one, but she's all into the dragon world building. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All the new stuff that's out there, the fantasy, all the fantasy books. The spicy fantasy books. Yeah. So let's see. But I love me some Ellery Adams. If y'all don't follow Ellery Adams on Instagram, she does a lot of giveaways. So go follow Ellery Adams. I'm telling you, her Scone Society, and she has some other series too, but that's my favorite. That one. The Society Scone book. Somebody can tell me the whole title. It's a long title. And I think I think number 10 is the next one coming out, 9 or 10. So I've read all of them as soon as they come out. Let's see. Yeah, Zinjan, in the libraries, you can ebooks. And now I did see something. One of the guys, I'd never seen this guy before. Let me keep coloring while I talk about him. Not talk about him, but what he said. And I don't have it right now who said it, but he's big into books and reading books and, anyway, he said that Amazon is, and that here, let me back up a minute, because I don't read ebooks. I don't read on a Kindle. I used to have a Nook. I don't care for, and I'm not dissing on ebooks, because a lot of people, that's the only way they could be able to read, is because they can expand it, or they can carry around their library with them. I just don't like reading on an electronic device. That being said, a lot of people do. And so he was saying that Amazon is getting ready to, as in like in a week, and if y'all know something about it, go ahead and post it in there. Within a week, they're going to stop where you can you buy and have your book on is it the Kindle? I don't even know which one, but you download it, and you used to be able to then transfer it over to your computer and save it via USB. You know what I'm talking about? Keep the book on a computer in your hard drive, or whatever. Well, as of in a week from now, that will not be possible. You'll not be able to take your books from your e-reader to your computer. It won't work. Now, how's that work? I don't know. But okay, Laverne said, there we go. Laverne, if you know more about it, I don't know if they want to be able to change the books, Ego. I know they would like to change covers. They like to change covers of books because they like to update them to look more modern or whatever. But they do that with books anyway. They change the covers of books all the time. I mean, any book that you buy now that's, a reprint of a book, you're going to have a new cover on it. But I don't know that they want to change the books per se. I mean, could they? I guess they could, but is that their purpose? I think it's more monetary than anything. So anyway, just to throw that out. So if y'all are one that does, you know, get ebooks and then put them on your computer and save them or whatever, then, you know, that's going to stop, according to that guy in Laverne. So, all right, let's do some red up here. And thanks everybody for being here. Thanks all the lurkers that are up in the balcony. Thanks for stopping by. And putting, you know, I lurk when I'm working and I can't really chat. I'll put what do you call it, streams on in the background while I'm working and just watch. It doesn't bother me at all. You know, I'm glad you're here. Enjoy. But if you do want to get to know the people, just feel free to jump in and talk. Nobody's going to bite. I don't know about which e-readers they want you to use because I don't use any of them. Like I said, I had a Nook 20 years ago when they first came out or whenever it was, and I never really used it. So I gave it to Cameron, and then about a month later, Cameron said, "Do you mind if I give this to his other grandmother? Because do you mind if I give this to?" I don't like reading on an ebook. I said, "I don't blame you, Cameron. I don't. You give it to her." I said, "I don't like reading on an ebook either." And you know, whatever kind it is, and again, I'm not dissing on for if you like, and that's the only way you can read, or you just like being able to carry your you know, carry it around your library with you wherever you go, and you know, it's probably a good resource to have all your books somewhere besides hard copies. But yeah, let's see. I said, how do you flow? Let's see. Queen of Heart vibes, Hermie. Well, that's a color that Fortnite picked for the color. This she's giving this to her son. All right, now I think I'm going to do an outline around the edge red, and then we're going to move into some of the other color. I think I'll do a thicker right there, and then right there. Like I said, it's very juicy, so I'm being a little extra careful because they're brand new and really juicy. I'd like to outline it with gold too, or put some gold in it maybe. I could probably outline it with a gold pen, and then I don't know if I want to try to outline. I should get out the ruling pen, shouldn't I, Janet? If I want to do an outer edge. If I want to do an outer edge with a brush or a pen with the Kuretake, this is the best gold. Right here, Kuretake gold mica. And then Debbie gave me some paste, which that worked excellent on a stencil. What did I do with it? I have it sitting over here. Hang on just a minute. What did I put? I have it right over here. Here it is. So here's the paste that Debbie gave me that I put it through the stencil. Look at that. Look at that gold. And that's the same gold as this, but in a paste. So you can't see it, but it's textured right there. Look how gold that is, guys. It's mica. It's the mica in it that makes it that gold. And this is the ink. This is the same. Kuretake makes this paste as well. But this is the brilliant gold mica ink. And this is the paste. Here it is right here. Oh, there's that green. I was looking for these colors yesterday. They were sitting over there on the side when I was doing I was looking for this green yesterday when I was doing the jelly plating yesterday. And I go, what did I do with that green? It was over on the other side of my desk. But anyway, so this is what the paste looks like. And then this is the gold. I know. It is yummy. All right. So let me just put that up under here because I know I'll need it later or to show it. All right. Let's see. I'm just kind of taking my time and looking it over, seeing where I need some, what's a ruling pen? It's a pen that has architects and, I guess, isn't it mostly for architect purposes, Janet, that they were created? I don't even know. I haven't done a deep dive on why they were created. But it's a pen that has a screw on it that you can adjust the opening of the pen tip. Janet uses it all the time. Where y'all been? Y'all, Janet uses them all the time. And so a drafting tool. Thank you, Jan. I said architect, drafting tool. And so you can adjust the flow of how much ink you pick up and how wide your stroke is based on the screw tip. I got one over here somewhere. I have to look over here and see. And but yeah, it's like a dip pen but has a reservoir for ink, and you can adjust the amount of the flow. Just look up ruling pen, you'll see it. Hi Butterfly. I've always been intimidated by markers. What do you do if you make a mistake or color outside the line? Well, I guess it depends on which kind. These are water-based. So if you try to kind of cover it up with white ink, it's going to probably bleed through. Your best bet would just if I made a big mistake and went outside, well, I say big mistake like that, I'd just have to cut this out. I'd cut it out and put it on another piece of paper. But you could make a thicker black line or do the gold. Or like I said, you could cut this out. I could cut this out and mount it just on black. That may even be better. That may be even better than just putting this on a piece of white paper. Cut it out, and let me get a piece of black cardstock. Hang on. Let me get over here and find one. Cut this out and mount it on the black rather than having white background. I think we might do that. Then we can go edge it right with gold. I think we're going to do that. Thanks for that asking about a mistake, because that made me think of the black cardstock. Thank you, Tina. There's some ruling pen. Yeah, they're not expensive. They're not expensive. Oh, let's see. Put it in caps now, guys, if you're talking to me directly. Okay, Tina got the light green. All right, let's see. I want to kind of just keep the letter itself, the red, not too much anywhere else, because then it'll draw your eye away from the letter itself. So I think that's probably a good amount of red. I might find a little something to fill in. But now let's see. Let's look at, do I want this and let me look at the greens. Let me look at the greens here, like an olive green. Let's see how different these two olive greens are. And they're not that, so like these two, they're just a shade off from each other. And if you were going to write with the tip, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But I was telling Janet, well, that gives you two green pens to write with if you're journaling, because she wants to use them like in the Beast. That's a little dull. Let's test this one. That's a little better, but it's almost getting into grass green, which I don't want to do. Let's see. Let's try another one here. But for the journaling nib, this tip here, or for, doing something over the top of another color like this, you're not going to probably be able to tell much of a difference between one color and another. But you see, you can go over the top with another color like that. All right, let's see. Let's try maybe, I'm just going to play here and see which one I like. I do kind of like that. It gives it some brightness. I think I'm going to, let's test this one too. See, they're slightly different. See, I can tell the difference between them. I'm almost liking the lighter one better. See, they look almost the same in the casing, but they're just a little bit off, different. Let's see. I'm scrolling, see if I'm missing anything. All right, now let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and do some of the leaves. This nice, just some of the, not a lot of them, but maybe the tips or the edges. A little bit of this. And maybe on the edge. I don't want a whole lot of green because I don't want it to look Christmas. Do you know what I mean? I don't want it to look, that's why I'm going to use the teal as a secondary color. This will just be the accent color. All right, and these leaves right in here. Some people describe me as a little bit. Oh, Judy. Aren't we all? We're all a bunch of wing nuts, right? All right, let's see. Don't want to get too much into the green yet because it's going to green. My green's going to be kind of the filler color. Some of these tiny little leaves in here. All right. All right. I'll stop for a minute. There's going to be a little bit more green in here, but I'm not quite sure where yet. All right, let's test out the, there's the dark teal and the light teal. Not enough difference, I don't think. Do I want to go with, start with the light, I think. So we'll go with the light teal. Zen, fly your wing nut wings proudly. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get in here with the light teal. And I might, some of this might have gold over it. We'll see, because I am going to want to put gold in here. But I can go over this with gold. Now it is water-based, so you really couldn't go over it with, say, white. Oh, wait, that needs to be green right down here. This needs to be green. This is very chill. If you weren't, if I wasn't streaming, this would be very chill for me. Just to, color in these letters, these illuminated letters. That's Denise. Oh, she's watching. She's probably not going anywhere today. I'm hoping she'll come down next week. Oh, she's texting with my sister. I love the red and teal together. Yeah, I think they look good together too. I'm just trying to get the letter itself done before I get too much in the background. Try to stay in camera here. Okay. This needs to be red in here. So what's everybody else been working on? Y'all doing any projects? Doing anything in your Society of Idea Collector notebook? Collecting ideas at least, if you're not working on something. Hopefully you're collecting up ideas for when you do get to work on something. I know, we love Denise, Tina. We love it when she's on stream. She's fun. She puts me to work with those grilled cheeses, though. I don't mind. I love making her some grilled cheeses. Okay. I think when I add gold, it's really going to be extra. Do I want to do gold paint with a brush, or do I just want to do a gold pen? We'll see. Because if I do a lot of outlining with gold, it's going to need to be like a gel pen or something tiny, tiny. If I do it with a brush and the dip, I'll be here all day. Because I'm not that fast at it. I'm pretty fast at it, but not that fast. All right, so that's pretty much the whole letter, I think. Let's do this right in here. Let's see, I need a little red in there. Okay. Try not to get clawed up with our new. Oh, you got a new kitten, Fritchie. Oh, congratulations. Terry did the prompts from Monday. Now working on another pattern. Oh, I haven't seen. Is it on? Did you post it this morning, Terry? Let me see if my IG will load. Did you post it this morning? You usually do once you. Oh my gosh. Arlene, is this your cat? Up here, so Allie does not sit on. Oh, is this your cat, Arlene? Or is this just a meme? Some Arlene posted this. I don't know if that's her cat. Put a cake up here so the cat won't sit on it. And the cat got up on top of there. I'm not sure if that's Arlene's cat. Doesn't say it was just a meme. Let's see. Elisa sent. Oh, her new puppy is watching us. You can't always see her puppy. She's over here watching. How cute. That's cute, Elisa. Let me see if Elisa's got a better picture on Oh, here we go. Well, I saw this one already. There's her new puppy right there. There's Elisa's new puppy. Miko. And this is a new one. I hadn't seen this one right here. Lisa. uh, in the cat tube. All right, let's see. The sign says they put the cake on top of the fridge. Yeah, so the cat wouldn't sit on it. That's what I said, Tina. I said, then where's the cat sitting on top of it? All right, what was I coming over here to look for? Oh, Terry. Terry. Let's see if she posted. Okay, yeah, I guess she did post something new today. All right, so here are the prompts. Oh, that's a good look, Janet. She did a Norman Rockwell reflective thing. So the prompts were deep sea helmet, coffee mug, amused, Norman Rockwell, and decorated egg. Terry, that's awesome. Look. Terry, you rock these prompts. I'm telling you. Isn't that awesome, guys? I like it. Right? That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Is anybody else saying anything? Does anybody else want me to shout them out while you're here? While I'm on Instagram and it's loading for me. Cat and Pace, I think I showed something she did yesterday. I don't know if she's done something since. Let's go over here. Oh, I know. I wanted to show Tina. Let me show Tina did post something I saw this morning. This one. Tina did a Kirby Roseanne's Mythic. Look at that. Awesome, Tina. Tina is Catacomic 64 on IG. So I forgot to like it. We got to like it. So there's Tina's newest color page from Kirby Roseanne's what is it? Mythic World. So that's Tina. And now let's go. Cat and Pace did something. At least I saw it yesterday. I don't know if she's done anything since. Come on, load. Oh, is this new? Yeah, this is new. Cat and Pace just did this one. And it's from Coco Wyo, W-Y-O. Free download. Cute and comfy. So there's Cat and Paste right there. Cat and Paste _ Good job, Cat and Paste. Let's see. Does anybody else say anything in chat that I missed? Anybody else want to shout out? Let's see. Bee's Coloring Hive. Bee, have you posted something recently? Let me look. Bee's Coloring Hive. Okay, let's go over Bee. Hang on, it's loading. Come on, load. No, she didn't post. This was Bee posted this in October, but it's still good. But she hadn't posted recently. Bee, you need to get on it. You need to get on it, Bee. We need more. We need more of this. There's Bee's Coloring Hive. Let's see. Yeah, Bee said nothing new. Well, get on that, Bee. Let's see. Joe Lou, have you posted anything? I'm just seeing y'all's names up there and just checking. And I'm not even sure what Joe Lou's. Yeah, that's not her name. I'm not sure what Joe Lou's name is on IG. I'm looking under Joe Lou. It's not Joe Lou. I don't know, Joe Lou, if you have something. Do I need the dash in there? Joe Lou. It's not coming up under Joe Lou, so that's probably, you have a totally different name on IG. Yeah, show and tell time. Scroll. I'm looking at chat. Y'all want me to call you out? Tell me now. You just haven't got around to posting. Well, get rid of Bee. You need to post. Oh, you're on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. Sorry. I don't do TikTok. Can I get a link for these coloring books? These right here? Are you talking about this, Elisa? If you're talking about the color books that I'm shouting out, then no, then you're going to have to go look those up yourself. Because they'd have to go back over to Instagram and try to find where I just shouted people out. These right here, Kat can probably look up for you. Although here's an ISBN, so you can look it up. 979-833-6589061. And if you find one, you'll find the other. Uh-oh, I just dropped my phone. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. I'm looking to see if there's anybody else that need to shout out while they're here. All right. Well, I'm going to take a quick break. Got all this coffee and water. I'm going to take a quick break. Malibu's sleeping over here. No, she's just staring at the back of my head. All right. I'm going to do a BRB, and hopefully she won't come up here. All right. I'll be right back, guys. You stay off the table, okay? Now she'll probably sit up in my chair while I'm gone. I'll be right back, guys. No, she stayed sitting down there. She didn't jump up in the chair. All right, let me get my hands nice and dry here. My work shirt. Don't want any water on the water-based markers. All right, let's see. Yeah, she didn't jump up. She stayed where she was. So, all right, let's see now. I don't know. I don't really want more green. I just kind of like the little touch of green. So I think it needs a little touch right here. It probably needs some right back in here. Some of this background areas. A little bit in the background. Not too much. All right, now. Are you still with the tour? Fortnite, you still with the tour? The BRB, yeah, I got those at Hobby Lobby. Well, I don't think they sell them anymore, but they used to sell. They're like cut up license plates, and you buy them individually. I don't remember how much they were, but you buy the individual letters. I have a DD somewhere too, but I don't know what I did with that. I just wanted I wanted this to throw down when I, take a quick break. Okay. Do I want a darker? I'm thinking I want some of the darker teal in the background. Kind of make the letters stand out a little bit. And like I said, I'm gonna get the gold pen out. I'm gonna get out a gold. What do you call it? Gel pen. Does that need to be red? I think that needs to be red. Get out a gel pen and outline everything in gold, which will take me a hot minute. So I don't know that I'll get all that done. Let's do this right here. But you'll see how to look. I just thought this might be fun to test these markers. I'm not going through. So Janet's thinking about getting them. Get most of this in, and then I'll get out the gold gel pen. I'm going to cut this out too, so I can outline it in gold of some sort. I don't really want any red back in here. I want to keep the red on the letter itself. But this is going to stand out when I put gold. It looks a little flat now, but give me a minute. I think I want a little light green right in that area, I want to make sure it's really dry. I'll hit it with the heat tool before I get in there, because it's wet. It's water based, so you really want everything to be dry before you start getting in there with detail. I'm not seeing anything in caps. Janet's cracking jokes about something because they're laughing at her. All right, let's go over on this side. A little bit of green in there. Not talking much. Hang on, guys. Okay, let's see. Just a little spot of green right there. All right, I'm going to cut it out. So let me hit it with the heat gun. Let's make sure it's nice and dry. Oh, I missed a spot right there. See a couple little spots I missed here and here. And that needs to be the light blue. Right there. Right here. I'm starting to do the one I want to. Oh, good, Tintin. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to cut. Let me back out for a minute. Let's back out a click or two. See? All right, let's cut it out. I'll cut down the cardstock, but I won't attach it till. little ASMR moment, no talking. See a little spot in there that needs coloring. This right there. Needs to be blue. Right in here. So then look how that stands out. Isn't that awesome? All right, let's see. I'm going to cut this down to some kind of size. All right, let's see. Probably need to make it like there's 8.5. Make it some kind of a standard size. Let's see. If I make it 8.5 by what? 9? No, 8.5 by 8.5. We need a square. Okay. I gotta sneeze. Okay. I know, doesn't it? And I think, well, let me move this just so you can see. Let's see. And with gold, I think it needs to have gold on the edge and on the inside. Let's see. All right. Now, if I mess up the gold on the outside, let's see which one of these gold pens are going to work for me. There's a couple here. I even got a glitter one. Let's see what's going on. So even if I mess up the outer edge, that's not a chisel. I really need a chisel. Let's see, here's another gold. Who keeps telling us? Denise and my sister. Let's see. I'm looking for my gold. Let me move my phone over here. Hang on, guys. I'm going to dig around my gold pen box over here. Well, it's gold, silver, white. So let's see. Let me see this one. That's a chisel, but it's kind of clean the tip off. Oh, I pulled it out. I was trying to kind of let me cut down. Where's my scissors? Where's my scissors? They were right here. There we go. It needs to be sharp. It looks like I've worn down this edge, so I'm going to cut it down here. Cut that tip down. There we go. All right, now let's see. All right, let me start with this. Should I round what do y'all think? Should I round the edges? Should I crop the edges? What would you like, Fortnite? Do you want it a square like this, or do you want the edges rounded? I can do either one. And I'm thinking about even dotting the background. Somebody said it looks really good. Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Arlene. What kind of paper is this? It's just cardstock. 60 weight, I think. Black cardstock from like Hobby Lobby. Square so I can frame it. Okay. All right. Now I am going to add some gold here. Let's see what happens. Again, if I mess this part up, I'll just cut a new piece of cardstock. All right. Let's see here. I go through these pens a lot because these are what I use These Krylons, these are what I use on my discs, on my disc worlds to outline. So I go through these quite a lot. If you have a chisel nib like this, as opposed to the other one was a bullet tip, the chisel will like stay on the paper. You know what I mean? It'll stay on line. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to want to outline the whole thing, but I don't want to glue this down until I'm done with the inside lining. But then what I'll do is I will outline this as well. But I don't want to do that until I glue it down, because that way it'll be exact, you know. After I glue it down, then I can get in here with the pen and do it exact. Whereas if I do it like this without gluing it, then I got to try to match it all back up again. So that's what the outside's going to look like. Now, I don't know if I want dots in here or not. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to go back to just a piece of paper so that I can work on the inside with either gold. I kind of like that. Let me see which gold I like the best. These two, I think, are the same or close enough. They're just a little different, but not a lot. Let's see about this one. That one's too dark. I don't care. I'm going to go with one of these lighter ones. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do here. Let's go zoom back in. What did Vol say? Vol's just making rulers. Yeah, I'm not using any rulers. No rulers. I know Janet probably was freaking out when I was doing that. Was Janet freaking out when I was doing this? Like, get a ruler. Get a ruler. I could hear her now. All right. All right, let's see. I can zoom in one more, I think. All right, so let's see here. And these are a glitter. So let's just start with on the R itself. Now I'm not going to go on the outside edge. Well, I can kind of get in there, but the outside edge is going to be with the other gold. Now I can't see if it's, hang on guys, is that going to show up or am I going to need a different gold? Let's see. Let me get it in here and let me kind of tilt it and see if it's going to show up. Hang on. It's just kind of glittery, but it's not really gold. So I'm not loving that. Okay, so let's just, hang on, let me get a tissue again. And let's dab that off. So I'm not liking the glittery one because it's not showing up gold. It's just putting a little bit of glitter on there, but it's not showing up gold. Let's see about this one. I'm going to have to probably dig around for a decent gold pen now. I hadn't planned on, you know, what we're going to do with this. So let me get my golds over here. Let's see. What do I have in here? It's got to be one that's going to work for me, the whole thing. I might have to go buy a new gold pen. Heaven to bed. Heaven to Betsy. Am I going to have to go buy? Oh, wait. This is a jelly roll, but it's not glitter, I don't think. Let me see. No, this one might do. This one might be the one. This one might be the one. Let's see. Heaven to Betsy, I might have to go buy a new gold pen. I just want one that's not going to run out easily. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Let's cast in a shadow here. Let's see what this one does. I can't really see until I tilt it to see what it looks like, but I want to get a line on there. Let's get a line on there and see what happens. That's okay. Can y'all see the gold line there? That might work. It has to be thin though, because there's so much detail that I want to cover, right? So it has to be thin like this. It can't be one of these. Now, one of these can go around the outside edge. when I put it on the black paper, but I can't outline with this. It's too thick. All right, let's see. Let's turn down the brightness just a tad. There we go. Shh, shh, shh. Barley. All right, let's see. And this is going to take me a while. I'm not going to finish this on stream. What time is it anyway? Oh, we got time, but I'm not going to just do this for an hour. You'll be bored. So we'll do something else, but I want to get a little bit of it done so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. But I'll do this part off camera because you can't even really see the gold unless I hold it up and tilt it. Yeah, so you can see it. Can y'all see it there? There we go. And see, I want to do all the lines, the whole thing. I want to do the whole thing. So that's going to take me a minute, you know? It's showing up, but not where you can see it while I'm doing it. Malibu's snoring. There, can you see? There, you can see it there. It's really pretty in person. It's hard to see how nice that gold looks. I think after I back the camera out and hold it up, you'll be able to see it better. So let me just do a little section here. I really like the Kuretake mica, but I'd have to use a fine brush and be here for some time. The Kuretake and the brush would be good if I was just like outlining just the letter itself, but not to do all the lines on the whole thing. I'm not that into this. I mean, I want it to look nice for Fortnite, but I don't want to spend 3 days. I don't want to spend 3 days outlining with the pen. I'm with the brush. Do you know what I mean? But I will do this. This will take a couple hours. And I have to keep tilting it to see where I've missed a spot, you know. All right. See? You'll see the gold. There. Right there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop. Yeah, it's hard to get the camera to pick up metallics. And it's also hard to photograph metal colors. All right, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to back it out. Hang on, because then I think you'll be able to see when I do this. And let's adjust the light. Let's adjust the light. Hang on, let's brighten it back up a little there. All right, so now I think if I put it on a piece of black, here, get the black. See? Can you see the gold? So it is hard to kind of see. I mean, I think it looks great because it has just a tinge of glitter to it. Which one is this? It's the Star Shine. This is the Jelly Roll Star Shine one. And the Star Shines are the ones that have the little star right there. So it gives it just a little glitter. It's not as glittery as a glitter pen. Well, that's not the glitter pen. It's not as glittery as a glitter pen, but this is a fine, fine point. Where I think this is the finest point you can get. Yeah, you can see the shimmer a little bit. So yeah, I'll finish in another day or two. And I'm trying to decide if I want dots in the background. We'll see. I won't decide that till after we're done because I'm going to outline the whole thing in a thicker gold. So it'll have a nice thick gold around it, but I don't want to do that till I actually attach this. And I'm not going to attach it till I finish this. So there you go. You can see a little bit of it there. It's a little hard to see. It's very tiny. All right, so there we go. I hope you like that fortnight. Now I'm going to decide something else we're going to do for another hour. You like these pins, Joanne? And hi, by the way. You like it? Oh, good, Fortnite. I'm glad. I hope your son does. She said she's going to frame it. Well, let's make sure it turns out. I am going to mail it to you. I'll put it in a one of those bigger envelopes and a. Here's the thing now. And are you international or I can't remember. Are you U.S. or international? That's going to depend on how I ship it. Fortnite. I can't remember. I know I've mailed you something already, but I don't remember if you're U.S. or international. You're U.S. Okay. So since you're U.S., I can put this with a cardboard in it and keep it flat. Keep it flat in a cardboard envelope. If it was international, here, let me just give y'all an example of the difference in shipping. So I can put a piece of cardboard in this and put it in one of these white envelopes. Let me grab one. Okay, I can do this. One of these envelopes like this. I'll cut down the cardboard, but cut down the cardboard and put a hardback in there so that this doesn't bend. And I can mail this to the U.S. for probably $4 to $5. If I wanted to put a piece of cardboard in that and mail it international, it'd be about $30 with cardboard. So that's why when I send y'all anything international in an envelope like this, there's no cardboard. Because when you put something with cardboard, it's a do not bend package. A do not bend package international like this is about $30. But if it's just the US, I can do it for about $5. Big difference, right? Big difference in that. So I'm going to just leave this here all together with the pen, and I'll set this aside. I'll take a screenshot of it later so that y'all can see what I was working on today. All right, so let's see. What else did I have over here that I was going to do? So that is for Fortnite. I'm going to put there. Okay, I'll finish that in a day or two. All right, let me see what chat's saying. Dee Dee just got Valentine's bundle. You say, oh, you're welcome, Tori. Yeah, no, I didn't figure y'all would get your Valentine's International before Valentine's Day. But, it's still, you got your Valentine's stuff. You can make some cards. Did you use your new stickers? Which ones, Colleen? Are you talking about the ones Zandra sent me? I'm not sure which stickers. I'm not sure which stickers you mean, Colleen. You have to give me more information. I got a lot of stickers. All right, let me back out here. Yeah, you'll have to give me more information, Colleen. If you're talking about the book that Zandra sent me, I'm not sure what you mean. All right, so anyway, guys, I like these. They're nice and juicy as they're new. The sticker booklets. Oh, no, I have not used the sticker booklets. Where did I put the sticker booklets? I had them with a project. Where'd I put them? Oh, they're over here. These, I think you're talking about. You're talking about these, right? I did giveaways with these, Colleen. I did do some giveaways with these, but have I made anything with them? No, I have not had time. But I did get those. If that's the one you're talking about. Are those now? Am I on it now? Yeah. No, I've not done anything with them. They come with, like clear stickers that you can build little scenes with. Yeah, I got these because of Janet. Okay, so anyway, I showed those so that y'all know to get these books. And then again, these are the Ohuhu water-based markers. Here we go. They did come in that zip case, right? It came in an Ohuhu zip case, which I already put in the closet. The kids can have it when they come. I'm not putting anything in cases. I mean, I don't even know how long this is going to last. I'll keep these out so I can take a picture with the thumbnail of the piece I'm working on. So I'll have the colors out. And the books and the markers. Now let's see what else we can do for a while. Do y'all have any preference of what y'all like to see or do? I just don't want to work. I just don't want to work on that gold outline for the next hour. But I don't really want to leave yet. It's still early. It's still early, so let me get a sip of lemon water and y'all don't care. Jan says, my fault, don't care. All right. A collage. Well, don't know if an hour is really long enough for a collage, Deb. I could maybe start something in my my journal, my collage journal. Could maybe do something in that. That's what I just did, Joanne, coloring. Oh, you mean with pencils? I don't have anything picked out. More coloring? Let's see, what else do I have over here? I don't know. I did kind of this collage and the whimsy thing last week. I have not finished. Hang on, let me get this. Let's see, I did do something out of green portraits last week. I did this one last week. We can maybe do a little bit of coloring. You want me to color in this book with the water-based markers? We could do this. Now, this is real thin paper, too. See, that's alcohol markers right there. Hi, Mark. This is alcohol markers that we did her with. All right, let's go ahead and lighten it. Hang on. Let's adjust the lighting and everything. Brighten it back up. We could pick a page out of here. I don't know why this. Let me move the red. There's too much color fighting with my. There we go. That's better. All right. So let's do something in here then. Color portraits, green. I won't finish it probably in an hour, but we can maybe start something. Let's see. Now, you do know that these water-based markers are not going to be, let me get up. Do I have a page back here that's I can use for a test? Ah, yes, we do. Okay, let's tear this out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Cut it out with a knife. Hang on, let me get a knife. I just want the actual paper for a test. Okay. Again, this was alcohol markers. So see how blendy the skin is? Now you can blendy the skin like that with alcohol markers and pencil. You are not going to get that nice blend with water-based markers. I'm not going to even pretend to. I mean, we'll play with it. But let's get out of here. All right. Let's just do a test. All right, well, let's put her away. Let's put her away because we're not doing alcohol markers. But let's get out a couple. Let's do a few shades here. I'm just pulling from the pile. All right, let's test these colors out before we start coloring a girl. Okay, so there's the light. I think that's probably the lightest shade. That's pretty. Now it's pretty light as well. You see, not even probably going to be able to see these colors. So you can get a pretty smooth blend with these. I am actually kind of impressed. Did I already do this one? These are pretty light shades. I'm surprised they're as light as they are, which is good. But I am kind of surprised at how light they are. All right, let's try this one, and let's see about this one. Okay, let's see how they blend. Yeah, they're not bad. It's not bad. Of course, it is on thin paper. Here, let's see if it's going through. It's not going through. Look at that, Janet. Well, you already told me to do this, Joe Lou, so I pulled this out now. I already started pulling this out. So, yeah. So it's not horrible. And, I don't mind, picking a page, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I do like her, though. Valentine's Day's over, so we could probably go with her. We could roll with this. Let's roll with this. Oh, because now you have to buy them, Janet? Now you have to buy them? All right, let me move this. See, look. Let me try to make it go through. Let's get a like a darker color here. All right, here's just one, like a one coat. Okay, there's like a one coat. See, it's gonna be a little streakier compared to like alcohol markers. All right, see, look, didn't go through. Now let's try to make it go through. There's a second coat. And of course, if you let it dry, you're going to have better results. It didn't go through, Janet. It's not going through. Okay. If you let this dry and then put another coat, you're safer, right? But I'm trying to make it go through. Here's a third coat. It's starting to. But look, I'm really having to work at it. CB. I love you, CB. So yeah, it's not wanting to bleed through. Third coat while the paper's still wet. Yeah. Probably use it on a Bible journaling. The Bible, like the one that me and Janet have been using, is the paper's a little resistant to bleeding, but just a regular thin Bible, I would recommend, using like this kind of thing, these kind of things. The mild liner, I would recommend something like the mild liners. If you're doing Bible journaling, Bible highlighting, I would recommend this the mild liners. Although, this isn't bad if it's a coloring Bible, if it's a coloring journaling Bible. I mean, I can get it and test it, but the one I'm using is not, it's not tissue thin. Is yours tissue thin, Sharon? Tell me if yours is tissue thin. Terry, these are the Ohuhu. The Ohuhu color markers. And they're a brush tip. They're a brush tip, and now I got my paper peeled on here. There's little pieces of peeled paper on there. There we go. I cleaned it. Doing that so much, it picked up some of the actual paper, But anyway, it's got a brush tip and it's got a fine liner. So it's good for like journaling and writing. Line art on the praise. Thin. You mean the praise book? It won't go through that because it's kind of a coated paper. I'm not sure about the tissue paper Bibles. I don't know about that. Thanks, Kat. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let's work on this. Move the test sheet. This is the same paper as this. Okay. Out of the back of this book. Let me write this down here. So next time we go here, this is the who water-based. There we go. So I'll keep that in the book just so next time. This one right here, I know is alcohol markers because that's alcohol marker. It bleeds right through. Okay, so let's just put that back here. All right, now let's go over here and color on her and zoom in a little. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. The praise and the prayer one, Sharon. They are a little bit of somehow have a kind of a coating on them. So they're not tissue thin. They're not Bible tissue thin. Do you know what I mean? They're not the same as that. Let's see. Love that they have yes, that's what sold me on these, as opposed to, because like the only other ones that I've seen that are similar to it are like the let me grab them here. These got hung up together. Are the what do you call it? Tombos. The Tombos have a brush tip and a fine liner at their end. But the Tombos are also more expensive. Now, Michaels, they used to, I don't even know if they still carry them or still make them. The Artist Loft, the Michaels brand, have a Tombow knockoff with the fine tip and the brush tip. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's start with their skin. Again, I got a little paper here to to test. That's a little orange. Let's see here. That's a little peach. That's a good one, but I need some of the lighter colors. And I'm going to be honest, I am not expecting these to blend like alcohol markers. I'm expecting them to streak on skin. Now, if you're going to color, backgrounds and flower, a little thing, it's not so, I don't want to say noticeable, but it's not as obvious when something is a little streaky as it is on skin. But here's the thing. We can color her in. Let's just go ahead and color. Let's do a full on, I'm going to just act like it's an alcohol. I'm going to treat it like an alcohol marker. This is a little dark. Do I have the light? What's the lightest one? Is this the lightest one? That's too yellow. Let's test this one again. That's better. Okay. So I'm going to use these two, and I'm going to lay down to blend. But also remember, if you are a color pencil artist, this can be a base, and you can go over it with pencil. You don't have to leave it, You can go over it. And again, you got to remember this is very wet. Sometimes it might be beneficial to let it dry before you put that second coat. Especially, this is the thinnest color book paper probably you can buy. So we're going to work it here. We're going to work it. I did not buy these to do skin tones. I'm going to be honest. I did not buy these to do color book skin. All right, I'm going to let that dry before I go do like not a cross hatch, but another layer. That needs to dry, because if I don't let it dry, it's going to peel the paper. It's going to peel up. It's going to pull the paper apart. So let's go down here on her neck, down in here. You got to let those layers dry. All right, let's do a little on her hand. Okay, now let's go with the lighter color. And I can hit it with the heat gun to make it dry faster too. Okay. So that's the first layer. Went through a little bit, but I mean, it's buckling the paper a little bit. These are water-based. It's like putting watercolor on this paper. All right, let's dry. Let's dry this. All right, now let's take, now we can put another little bit of layer on there. I'm really just kind of playing to test these, because normally if I was going to use these for any kind of a base, I would go I'd already be pulling out my color pencils. All right. To put the layer on top, the next layer. But we'll start with that for now. Okay. All right. Thank you, Fortnite. We'll see you later. Let's see. Looks like Amazon Canada has 100 set for 30. Yeah, I think these were about $49 US for 160 colors. 160 colors. All right, I'm going to let it dry. All right, let's go ahead and get, let's see. I do like this red that I was using earlier. I think I want those puffy things in the back to be kind of black, and I think I'm going to try, let's just see, black and with a blue puff. I want those puffs in the back to be, all right, this is here's the thing. I would normally, without doing a test show, I would color these all in black and go over the top of them with a blue color pencil to give it a highlight. Let me do one. Let's just go ahead and do one. Because obviously I can't color this in black and put a blue marker over the top to give me my highlight that I want. Now you got to let that dry, or let me hit it with the heat gun. All right, let me get my pencils. And take like a slate blue and maybe a white as well, and go over it where the puff, like the little puff would be, the little tuft. That's what I'm trying to think of, tuft. Like that. Okay. Y'all are all just pricing out the pencils. So let's go ahead and do this. It's going to take me just a minute now. Just give me a minute. But you have to make sure that the marker, especially a water-based marker, because you're pilling the paper. You're ruining the paper, essentially. You know, you're wetting it down, especially these color books that are very thin, the kind that Tina doesn't like. They're very thin. I mean, thinner than copy paper, some of them. This could have also, if I would have done this for Valentine's Day, I would have made these maroon. I could just do this as a test. So we could do half of it maroon, half of it black. I would have done these maroon and red puffs. So thanks everybody for being here. You like the tufts, the puffs, the kind of like a velvet sofa would have those tufts in it. That's kind of what I'm imagining this to be. But again, I can't stress it enough. You got to let the water markers dry. And that goes for really any kind of wet medium that you want to put on a base on a color book. You have to let it dry, or you're just going to be putting a hole through your paper. And I'm kind of going over and over and over this. Let's see what's going on. It's not going through, though. Look. So these are pretty good for not going through. I'll dry this here in a minute, and we'll put the tufts. We'll put the highlight on the tufts. And I think we'll put gold in between. be very dramatic. Okay, now let me dry that. Hi, Leona. Anybody else on this coming in? Let me go ahead and pick a color here that's kind of that slate blue. That's pretty good because I want her eyes to be that color. And her pupils in this picture have hearts in them. The pupils are actual little hearts, which if you do pupils and eyelashes and that sort of thing, I always use my Sharpie pen because it's so tiny. Of course, now I could probably use the other end of this. Let's let it dry though. All right, so now I'm going to go back in here with the pencil. Okay, so first the blue. Okay, first the blue, and now just a little bit of white. And nothing beats a Prismacolor white. Of all the pencils, from the very most expensive pencils to the cheapest ones, I've never had a white better than a Prismacolor white. Let's get a little blue on this one. If anybody disagrees, feel free to tell me which your favorite white pencil is. Okay. Now what I want to do is, let's go ahead now, that's probably dry by now. I'm going to go ahead and fix the little, make the heart. Let me go ahead and do her eye, one eye, so you can see the difference. You do want to wait till you get all your blending and shading done before doing this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it so I can show you all the difference that going around the black, because the line art is not, it's dark. It's like even at the best dark gray. All right, then I do want a little bit of a dark blue color. What is this one? Yeah, indigo. So I'll show you her before and after eyes. And let's do a Posca highlight. See, I never do anything with just one media. Everything I do is mixed media. Okay, so there we go. And I do want a white in the corner of the eye too, which I haven't finished her skin, but you'll see. All right, so there's the difference with and without the black. See how it's not really black? The black is not really, the color book is not really black. It's dark gray, which is good because then you're not fighting a lot of too black in some areas. You can blend and shade. You know, I haven't done any more shading on her yet. And you really want to do this before you do the eyelashes, but I wanted y'all to see the difference. All right, there's a little bit more skin tone around the eye. And I don't know, her hair, she has no hair showing. So her hair could be, we could just give her black lashes because there's no hair showing to make a match. And I always like to make the eyebrows, I said eyelashes. I like to make the eyebrows a little thicker than they usually draw them, like that. Same thing for the nostrils. If you want very, very black anything, the corners of the mouth, you have to go in there and do that because it's never black. You're impressed that it's not super streaky? Well, I was kind of careful, but all right, now one more thing. Like I said, I wanted gold in there. Now, let's see which one of these. Uh-oh, drop the lid. Where'd it go? Here it is. Let's get the bullet tip one. All right, let's see how thick this is. Can I get in there with this? We'll see. All right. I don't want to cover up the flower. We want the flower to be a separate thing, probably glittery or something. This is a little thick for this, but I'm going to roll with it now. Okay, now let's get a couple areas black right in there so I don't have to make the gold any thicker. Okay. All right. Okay, thanks. All right, let me go ahead and do her other eye then. And then I'll do a little more of her skin. If you put a little white in the corner of the eye, even though I'm not quite done with the skin, you want to kind of wait till the end to do that. But if you do it on yourself too, ladies, if you put some white when, and I don't do this every day. I don't hardly ever wear makeup unless, but anyway, when I go out and stuff. But if you put white in the corner of your eye, just a little light white, it will take 10 years off your eyes. I'm just telling you, okay? It'll take 10 years off your eyes if you put a little thing of white, shiny white in the corners. Now, don't get it in your eye and go, oh, I got glitter in my eye. Don't do that. Very careful about that, too. Do you seriously need to? I know, Cat Paste. You and Picola always telling me, you need an Amazon affiliate. Do you have one, Cat? Do you have an Amazon affiliate? Anybody here have an Amazon affiliate? Raise your hand and tell everybody how much work that is. It's almost like opening your own shop. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. All right, let's see. Let's see. Do I want? Oh, let's go ahead and continue on. We got a little bit of time. I'm messing with you guys, sort of, kind of. It is a lot of work though, and I just, and I'd probably make some money off of it doing an Amazon affiliate, but it's work. I'm not doing this because I want to work. I'm doing this because I love you guys. Don't make me work too hard. I mean, I have streamed. I used to do 3 days a week, and I cut it back to 2 days a week. And I have been faithfully streaming for 15 years. I missed a week for my mom's funeral. I missed another week for something else. I don't know this, you know. But even with funerals, local funerals, my mom, I had to go to Texas. We drove out to Texas for hers. But I have not missed, I can count on one hand how many times I've missed streaming in 15 years. And I'm not exaggerating. I do try to keep it, and good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, like I always say. But consistency to me is the number one thing with doing a YouTube channel. And I only do lives, although I've done a few. I've done a few, Hobby Lobby tour, going shopping and stuff like that. I've done a few of those, but 99% of my content is lives. Now, I will tell y'all this for those of y'all that want to do YouTubes and stuff like that. Lives are the least money making thing you can do on YouTube. Right now, it's probably shorts and, regular content videos where you upload videos. I don't enjoy editing and putting up videos. I only like doing lives. So if I don't make as much money or have as many followers, I've only got like little less than 28,000 followers, which that's not a lot for 15 years, guys. I mean, let's just be honest. That is not a lot for 15 years of streaming. But it's the way I want to do it. I get AdSense payments every month, but, and y'all super chat me. And a few of y'all do PayPal me and support me off of YouTube, but for the most part, it's just being consistent and being here for you guys because I like doing it. I love doing streaming. If I didn't do it, it sure isn't for the pay. Let's see. Crafting with Keely said she did an Amazon affiliate years ago. I just put affiliate links for general crafty craft stuff in YouTube, and I use affiliate links and Pinterest and many years ago. Yeah, and if you really want to make Amazon your affiliate and make money off of it, you have to be consistent. You post everything that you use, you link it, you put your mods to work. I'm not doing that. My mods, the rule around here is if my mods feel like putting in a link, they will. If they don't feel like putting in a link, unless I specifically ask for something, which is rare, then they don't have to put in any links. Y'all know how to go to Amazon, look things up. They're doing it out of the goodness of their hearts too, to do that for you guys. They don't have to. If they don't wanna, they don't have to. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say, I do this because I love to do it and love to hang out with you and give y'all support and ideas and Society of Idea Collectors. All the, I've got hundreds and hundreds. I've got 1,700 videos, I think. They're all 3 hours or so, average 3 hours. I stream 2 days a week, every Monday and Wednesday. And by the way, if something does ever happen, like if my electricity goes out or something like that, the way that y'all know what's going on, if I'm not here on a Monday or a Wednesday, is go to my community tab and I will post in the community tab, my electricity's out, I can't stream, that sort of thing, which, has only happened a couple times. But yeah, and I do feel like y'all are loyal, I don't want to say followers, you're loyal friends of the channel. And I do appreciate every one of y'all. And because, if you're not watching, then why am I doing it? But I do stream because I love doing it. But for those of y'all that are trying to grow a channel, there's like Nick Neiman, I forget his name. Kat wants to try to find him. She can. If not, that's okay too. He's a real good one for giving y'all tips about growing your channel. There's a lot of other ones, and I follow them and I watch them and glean some things. But I'm going to be honest, it's not doing lives. Lives, if you're doing lives and you're trying to build your channel and make money off of it, you need to be doing both. You need to be doing lives and uh, upload content. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Debbie. That's so sweet. And we do feel like me and Janet both feel like that. Is we like to be there for y'all and because especially during the virus when a lot of people didn't have, they didn't have their peeps in real life. And we were able to be here for you guys during that time. We knew how much that meant to y'all. And so anyway, just for those of y'all that are trying to, if you're listening and not here, if you're in the balcony watching and you're trying to grow a channel or make a channel, or start one, or consistency to me is number one. Consistency is number one, whether you do lives or whether you do uploads. And Nick and all the other YouTube gurus that give y'all tips and stuff, they'll tell you the same thing. I'm telling you, you have to be consistent. And for me, I feel like you have to really love doing it. I wouldn't have been doing this for 15 years for just the AdSense money. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. You know what I mean? Let's see. Terry Brett said, in fact, that you do it because you enjoy it. Yes, exactly. I do because thanks, Terry. That's sweet. Yeah. And I'm all for promoting people. If y'all are trying to make money, I'm here to promote you and help you and tell you what, hints and tips and everything that I could possibly do or promote y'all when y'all are posting your IGs, even though most of y'all that are doing that, you're not doing YouTubes and stuff like that. You're just, but because y'all don't do YouTubes and you might have a smaller IG channel or something, I love to promote people. It's one of my joys. One of my joys is promoting people. Now, that doesn't mean you come in here, a new person, never seen you before, and say, here's my new channel. Y'all go over there right now and watch it, especially while I'm streaming. You know what I mean? We don't want to be rude, but I do love to promote you guys and your coloring, your art journaling, and all that. Thanks, Kat. And of course, and I tell you all this all the time. Without Tina, Kat, and Janet, and of course, we had our Julie, um, and Picola hit the road with her husband, and probably hadn't looked back. No, I do talk to her every now and then on X. She's okay, but you know, I couldn't do it without mods. Once you get over like 100 people in your channel at a time, and the channels just snap, 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 you can't do it without good mods. Oh, thank you, B. Now, B, I'm going to tell you, girl, right now, you have good coloring. You need to get that work out there more. Thank you, B. I will send you a thank you. And that's the other thing too, guys. If y'all super chat me or PayPal me, I do send you out thank yous. And I write you down. I write you down right when you super chat me. And just once in a while, I will miss you. And the mods will say, you missed a super chat. And I'll go back and write it down because I do send out thank yous. Because I do appreciate you guys. And that's another thing. I like doing Happy Mail. Now I have to be, I do try to remember, Jan will go, Dee Dee, you're not going to spend $50 to send that package to UK, are you? I went, well, I know I shouldn't. Every now and then it happens, but I do try to rein myself in on the shipping cost, but y'all do super chat me and helps pay for the postage and helps pay for StreamYard to have a nice quality, 1080p, channel. as long as I get my settings going. Sometimes it's my fault that it's not as good as it should be, because you have to do some settings, and adjust your software, your camera software, to get good settings and all that. Let's see, is that dry? I think so. To get it. But y'all, StreamYard went up on their prices. Now I can probably downsize one step, because I don't need the feature that's for there's a feature that I think I'm paying for that I don't need, and that is guest, having guest, um multiple people on the channel, and I don't do that, so I really don't need that feature. So if I can get rid of that feature and still keep my good quality, then I can probably save maybe $20 a month, maybe. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to go in there and research it. But StreamYard went up a lot, and y'all help pay for that with your, and I'm not saying that so y'all super chat. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying thank you is what I'm saying. I'm saying thank you for supporting the channel, because that does help with that. So, but I love doing it. And if I didn't love doing it, I certainly wouldn't be doing it, for what we get for AdSense, but it is the views that matter. So if you are, if you're starting a channel, or you're thinking, oh, well, I've only got so many subbies and stuff like that. And, I'm going to tell y'all, the views matter more than the subbies. So if you have 5,000 subbies, let's say you have, well, even 1,000, you have 1,000, 2,000. I'm not sure what the, I don't know about the too much on the analytics on this exactly, but I do know that it matters on the views. So if you have, like, say, only 5,000 subbies, and you're getting 10,000 views on that video, you're going to do a lot better than someone that's got 50,000 subbies and 100 views on that channel, on that video. It's the views that get the algorithm kicked out to other people. You have to have the views. Now, of course, having the subbies has more eyes on your video. So of course that's going to help with the views as well. But I'm just saying, it's the views that matter more than the sub count, the subby count. Before you did the guest part, you and Jen, well, we have streamed before, Carol. Jan and I have done some, and I used to have guests every now and then, but some things happen, and not with me and Janet, but just other things have happened that I decided not to do guests anymore. And so I have all those videos. I still have the videos where I've had guests, but they're on private. So it's not like they're gone away. I still have them, but they're on private. Because you can private videos and just nobody can see them, unless you let them. Hi, Lady Jan. But I don't do guests anymore. Now I've been I've been a guest on other people's, because they like guests and they want guests. Like when Kathy and Colleen did their Christmas one, and they invited me over there we all did the Christmas, the snowman, Santa altered book. We all had the same altered book, and we all did a Christmas. That was fun. That was 3 years ago, I think. I was a guest over there doing that, or maybe it was 2. But I just don't do guests. And it is also an added layer if you have guests, because then you have to neglect your chat a little more too. If you have let's see, did I miss Debbie? Did I miss Debbie? I missed Debbie's. There we go. See? There we go. I missed one. Thank you, Debbie, for the super chat. See, I write this down. And I do go back and scrub through my chat to see if there's new people I missed. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. And I do send out thank yous. Don't I, Debbie? Send out thank yous. So if you have guests, you almost have to ignore your chat a little bit, because you just, you only can do so many things. Your project, your guest, and your chat. That's a whole added layer of attention that you need to give, and I do my best to give the chat attention. I do. The vibes became my unknown blessing in disguise. I had just retired in December. Oh, see, that's good, Belinda, that you found, a tribe. You know what I mean? It does make a difference. Oh, did I put one? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's see. Let's go to do this. Um, I almost want that to be another. No, I'll just go ahead and do it all gold. And so anyway, I'm just telling y'all this because I'm just don't have really anything else to talk about. But I do know that there are some of y'all that are really trying to build a channel. Now, I don't know if you're all here, the people I'm thinking of in my head, but want to build their channel and make something and make money at it and sell some products and some digis or your stencils or whatever, And I'm all about helping promote y'all, you know. I do. All right, let's see. Hang on. I'm trying to get this gold. All right. A couple places I need to fill in the black. I am liking these. I need to get some more out and do something else down here with them because that's what I was showing y'all how to use. Is this. Oh, thanks, Debbie. So anyway, having done this that needs a little bit of gold in there, thin gold. Having done this I'm going into my 15th year of streaming. And I'm just saying consistency is like number one for me. And I do my best and will continue to do my best to be consistent. If I decide, that I'm not going to stream anymore, y'all be the first to know. But I told Ubser, I said, oh, I'm not retiring from streaming. I like doing it. It's something, I enjoy. And what am I going to do? Just sit here and do all this stuff by myself with nobody around and sell it on IG or something, I have my, I do sell. Let me get some baby wipes here. I do commissions when I want to. I don't do them as much as I used to, but I just don't feel like I want to. So I do commissions, pet portraits, passed away family members, and I do commissions when I feel like it. Portraits. And I do the occasional, my disc worlds. I really like to get into selling those a little bit, but I don't want my commissions to be my thing. I don't want the pressure. I don't have to do it. So, and I just before friends. Oh, yeah. No, I don't have. No, I'm not saying all this because I'm going anywhere. I don't mean to sound like I am. I'm not. All right. Let's see. Let's put a ring on her here. Some gold jewelry. Maybe a little bit of, let's put a little gold here. And right in here, see, this is the kind of thing where you'd want like those jewels and this hanging off here after I colored the background there, that I would do like liquid pearls or something. But I'm just kind of more playing with the markers than anything. All right, let's see about her face. So let's see. Let's go ahead and let's test out a little bit more lip liner, a little more of a little lip. Let's put a little darker. And a little bit of the light. And probably, maybe, let's see if I can do a little bit of cheek. Let's see if we can blend a little bit, okay? Let's see what we can do. While it's still wet, try to do a little blend while it's wet. Now, see, it's starting to peel. Right there's a little piece of the paper coming up. Starting to peel because it's wet. Now that's too dark for me, so now I want this to dry, and then I'll go over that with pencil. Let's just hit it with the heat gun. Let's get some pencils. Let's get a pencil here. All right, let's see. Nope, it's peel. It did peel it. I can feel it. You know, you can feel the paper coming up. See, too wet. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and go in here with a pencil and start to blend it a little bit out. I rarely ever do anything with just the marker, whether it's alcohol marker, acrylic paint, this kind of marker. It's there's always layers, pencils and marker or paint as a background, as a base. And then another thing that makes your eyes stand out is, and I might be able to do it with a pencil, is white, right? I'll do it with this so it shows up. White, right under the eyebrow. If you add a little bit of white under the eyebrow like that, will make your eyes stand. See? It's showing up. And sometimes the tip of the nose. And your chin. And of course your lips. I love me a Posca. If you only got one paint pen and you're a colorist, you need a white Posca. Nothing beats a white Posca. Well, and a white Prismacolor. Keely, your support is really appreciated. Do you remember you used my Valentine collage? Oh, I did use your collage. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. And Keely, are you still doing collage books? And are they on Amazon? If so, then y'all go check them out. Lately, I've been doing mostly pour toast collage books. And the occasional, which I gotta show, I need to show y'all because Debbie made me and collage soup. I've been using collage, and she made me buy the Queen of Hearts. I'm just saying, I'm blaming it on Debbie. So yeah, but I have not used this yet, so I won't pull it yet. I'll pull it when we use it. But thanks, Debbie, for the enabling. But yeah, Keely, I still have your Valentine book from last year. Of course, I'm not using the whole book every year, but are you still selling your books on Amazon? Did she answer me? Did I miss it? Did I miss it, Keely? Well, I'll wait for your answer. All right, let's see. Let's do a little bit more. More pink there in her hand. Yes, I am just an antique shop ephemera. Portos is fab and collage soup. Yes. So y'all check out Keely. You know, it doesn't hurt to, if you're into collage a lot like I am in ephemera, to buy one or two books from different people to see who, really is your vibe with what you do. Whether it's, like I know a lot of people do this kind of thing, like those books that Janet made me buy. They do this type of thing. Let me get a piece of paper behind here because you can't see them, the clear to these kind of, and I think Keely does stuff more like this kind of thing, right, Keely? This kind of look, and some of them, this one's not a cutesy one, but some are really cutesy as well. This one's more like here. There's some girls right there. And I'm not doing as much in my little traveler's notebook size Midori type books because I did that for a whole year 3 years ago during the virus. So I did like 10, 15 different little Midori type books using small things like this. So it just all depends on kind of what you are using it for. Hi, John. There's John with our Oak Island. There's no Oak Island this week. Why didn't they do an Oak Island this week, John? So John's my Oak Island connection. And he has an awesome channel. He has an awesome Facebook group. And but there was no Oak Island this week. I don't know why they didn't have one this week. Oh, it was President's Day. Well, that's not a reason. President's Day was on Monday. Oak Island comes on Tuesday. What? What's with that, John? What's with that? They take a whole week off for President's Day. I'm just teasing. I don't know why they did it, but John is your Oak Island go-to guy, and I've watched Oak Island kind of like Survivor. I've watched it since day one, and John has an awesome YouTube channel and Facebook group if y'all are into Oak Island. And he'll tell you like it is too. He'll go, "Hey, we got enough wood now. Get out of the swamp. Get out of the swamp." He'll tell you. He will. It's awesome. So thank you, John, for supporting my channel. He will. There's John's channel there. Let's see. They need to make the season longer. Yeah. Well, I am anxious to see what they're going to do with the caissons. With what I don't remember the girl's name. That's head of the big caisson digging equipment. She's awesome. And it was so funny. You didn't, because there was no video this week, but John, I gotta tell you this. I'll just tell you this because John's here. It was so funny, John. I'm telling it to you like it's a secret, right? We'll just talk real quiet. She's a stunning, beautiful girl that runs this company that does this digging with those huge, I can't even do my arm. They're feet wide. They're huge, these huge digging things. And she was on the, it's so funny, guys. And John, you'll know. She was on the video screen, like a Zoom call thing. And all the guys from Oak Island were around the table in the war room. And they almost, if they would have had their tongues hanging out any farther, I wouldn't have been surprised. I'm going, guys, do y'all realize what y'all look like on camera? They were all just like, go, 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 go. And she is stunning, no doubt about it. She's beautiful. But the way the looks on their faces, John, did you notice that? Sorry, it was just really funny to me. It was like, guys, dudes. But anyway, it was funny to me. All they did was stare and so that's a good point. You have a good point there, John. All they're doing out there on Oak Island staring at wood, so when a pretty girl comes along, it's like it's all over. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, guys, I think I've rambled on long enough, and but I just thought it was really funny. But you got a point, John. If all they're doing is digging up wood in that swamp, and they ain't getting nothing out there. There's no treasure. There's no, there's no. Sorry, guys, I got a little off track there, but it was really funny. All right, guys, let me back up the camera here, and you can see what this looks like more without being so zoomed in. There we go. So, it's got a little coloring there. And, of course, I will continue to finish. I'll finish doing Fortnite's I'm going to put the gold. You can just kind of see a little bit of the gold there where I've started. I'm going to outline everything with gold. I put a gold edge on here. So anyway, I'll finish that up and send that out to her. I think that's about all, guys. I do appreciate y'all being here and listening to me. Bug bites, yeah, bug bites and wood, right, John? All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, I forget. It is. So, and Devin's not streaming today. Devin went on a cruise. She ditched us. She ditched us for a cruise in a good way. So, but y'all do keep Devin and her mom and family in the prayers. But she did get off on a cruise, so I think she's gonna be gone 2 weeks. So I don't know if that means she'll be back next Wednesday. I think this today is the second Wednesday she's missed, but I could be wrong. She could be gone next Wednesday too. But thanks, Terry. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you to my mods, Tina, Kat, and Janet. And y'all keep all the ones that y'all know are in health issues, keep them in your prayers. And we will see you all on Monday or at some other people's streams. I do pop in and say hi every now and then at other people's streams. So y'all have a good rest of your week and go make something. Hi, Lady Jen. Bear hugs to you too. Hi, Beth. Y'all go make something creative and stay out of trouble, guys. All right. Bye, guys.